Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them for a profit. Today is Saturday, September 14th. I have two little sales. My gross sales amount was $51.60. These were both offers that were sent to me, and I don't know, we can talk about it. This is a vintage Minnesota Vikings hat. It says Anco, professional model, made in Taiwan. I don't know, that tag is clearly vintage. It does have some like discoloration in here, which I disclosed. It has a pretty good average sale price of $31.38, but only a 16% sell-through rate. So, quite a few months ago, I had a vintage, what was the team? I was feeling like it was a North Carolina something. Maybe that's not right. Anyway, I accidentally sold it for $25 when it was actually worth like $85. I did a lot of research on this one to make sure it wasn't one of the ones that was worth a lot of money. The one that I accidentally sold for really low sold like instantly. This one's been around for a little bit, so I think I did the right thing, but it sold for $13. So one of the things about the average sale price is it's just an average. So I did have to find like this exact hat, and anyway, I think I did the right thing. I had it listed for $20. They offered me $13. When I went in to see what they completely like paid in total, they paid $20. So they pretty much got free shipping, right? Which I understand. That's kind of the strategy I would go with if I was buying something from someone on eBay. They paid a total of $20. I paid 50 cents for it at a Salvation Army rummage sale, and like I said, 2 months ago. So my profit is $10.86. I am not actually shipping this morning. I usually use like an 8x6x4 box for this, and I'm out. I know I have a recycled box similar, but it's like on the other side of the house. It's Saturday, so I don't technically have to ship on Saturdays because I have 2-day shipping. Anyway, I have 2-day shipping, so since they don't have to be shipped until Monday, they probably actually don't have to be shipped until Tuesday because eBay doesn't count Saturday in the days of the week. I guess is how that works. All right, this is a Valerie Stevens. It's suede, like actual leather suede. I don't know what Valerie Stevens is. I said a couple days ago a brand I thought was at Target, and it turns out it's like a high-end brand. Oops. So I don't really know where Valerie Stevens comes from, but yeah, it's 100% leather, and I've had this thing for a long time, 16 months to be exact, but it's pretty cool. Nice little, like, I mean, it looks like a button-up shirt, but it's suede. The average sale price is $25.42 and 22% sell-through rate. So somebody sent me that I had it listed for $30, I think, which is probably too high just with the low sell-through rate, and you know, I've had it forever. So clearly, I don't know, clearly I did something wrong. But they offered me $20. Man, I say that, so I didn't mean it to be like negative. I was just trying to be whatever. I'll get there. My brain just fuzzed out. They paid a total of $31.60. I paid $1 for it at my old favorite thrift store where the cost of goods is really low, and so my profit is $18.87. My total profit for the day is $29.73, which is, you know, pretty low, but like I said, if I hadn't accepted these offers, I wouldn't have sold anything at all. So I will take the offers, get the old things out of my store, and move on. Go buy something else to sell. That's my plan anyway. So I wanted to talk just a smidge about kind of my pricing strategy. This is what I do. I'm never telling you what to do, but this is kind of how I do. I find a lot of items that are a low sell-through rate. When I'm shopping, I try to aim for 25%. You've probably, if you've seen my videos, you've heard me say that. When they're a lower sell-through rate, I try to price on the lower end of comps. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think I probably did it wrong with this because that low sell-through rate, I probably should have priced around the $25. And maybe 16 months ago, when I actually priced this and put it in my store, probably the comps were different. I mean, that's my guess. But yeah, I would normally price on the lower side of comps and then take offers. Or I send out 20% off offers to watchers or likers or whatever, depending on whatever platform you're on. And then on eBay, I have a 15% off coupon that's just always on my store. So sometimes people will use that, which is fun. Yeah, so then if something is a higher average or sell-through rate, maybe 40%, 50% would be fantastic. More than 50% would be like mind blown. It's happened a couple times. I get very excited. And so then I try to price on the higher end so that when I send off the 20% off offers, the 15%, then it hits at that average, if that makes sense. Unless it's something like this, where like it's a very specific hat, like the hat that I missold a few months ago, you know, then maybe if the average is 25, but this one hat is worth 85, then I'm gonna price it like 90. No, probably 100 to try and get the 85. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm curious what you do. Do you have a pricing strategy? If you do, what is it? And if you have any questions, let me know. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. I do these ship with me videos. Usually I actually ship. I didn't wrap this one up because I'm also out of my large poly mailers. It's not going to fit in one of these, and since it's sold on eBay, it's going to go Ground Advantage because that's what the buyer chose to have it shipped. I allow an option through the calculated shipping, which is in the business policies. I would suggest, if you haven't and you're new to eBay, or maybe you're not and you still haven't, click every single button in your seller hub. Just go through, click the button, see what it does. There's tabs across the top, there's drop down menus, there's tabs on the side. Just click through everything, see what it does, because there's some pretty cool things that you can do there. So I have business policies set up I have shipping policies set up through the business policies. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you soon. Oh, I did want to say, I mentioned something a couple days ago, and I'm not gonna rehash it, but I haven't been able to respond to comments yet, and I probably won't for a day or two, but I am just so incredibly blessed by and grateful for the lovely comments that so many of you wrote. And if you did, thank you. If you didn't, I still love you too. It's fine. The goal was not it was not the goal to like get those comments, but I am incredibly grateful. I feel very blessed and I appreciate you. That's what I wanted to say. All right. Have a good day. I'll see you soon.